Good practice, boys. 5 and 5. For that gold, baby. Is also about to die, so I won't be able to look at chat. So.
It's the National Football League.
If y'all saying anything in chat, I can say I can.
Steelers now to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league. Now in his 5th year.
No, in his 5th year. Yeah. Get it. Now they actually want us running the ball. Go.
Harris starts the drive on the ground, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for
Okay,
just a couple of yards. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Well, that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
And I know this is a quarterback who's looking forward to week 1. He's going to get a chance here, barring injury, to be their starter and to go into a season in the #1 spot for the first time in his career. But he's put the work in over his first 4 years in the league, and he feels like this is his time.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I need Najee to follow his balls right down the middle.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A run with Harris out of the shotgun, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, these two teams, Detroit and Pittsburgh, you might remember, or maybe you don't want to remember, they played the league's only tie game last year, Week 10.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for.
They'll try to forget what happened on the previous drive. He threw that interception. Sigh of relief, though. It didn't lead to anything, just the punt. Now they've got the football back here. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run.
Why they're having to splash the ball. I mean, this right here is flush.
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Come on.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. He'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Good offense.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring it down.
As we keep getting at least 5 yards and rush,
let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 65 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On the delay, here's Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Come on.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Go.
They run for it with Harris. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the
ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Anthony Miller, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Let's go.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Good work there on that completion. You know, once we made the move, Charles, from 4 preseason games down to 3, kind of tougher to know how to handle these games as a coaching staff. And they've decided they want at least some of their starters out there. They said probably for this entire first half. Do you agree with that?
Ordinarily, Brandon, I wouldn't, but I actually do, and here's why. When we went from 4 to 3 in terms of preseason games, we left a bigger gap between the 3rd game and the start of the regular season. So there's a lot of time for rust to build up, right, and some bad habits to form. I want these guys to play as much as possible in preseason and be ready to go when the season begins. So, yes, I'm all in favor of them getting some extra work here.
104 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Being chased out left. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Harris. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
I'm just going to let it go down to the 2.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away. Touchdown! Chase Claypool from 21 yards away.
Come on. If we don't leave Chase Claypool open,
3 touchdowns. Well, I
you
don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near
I'm going to be throwing
this
to him.
first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his third already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 132 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Catch that, catch that.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Hughes. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A reminder, opening weekend definitely in sight now. Thursday, September 8th, that's when it all gets going. The defending champs, LA Rams, hosting the team that many think could win the AFC, the Buffalo Bills. Charles and I will be there, and then we got some great matchups on that Sunday as well. Kansas City and Arizona, Raiders and the Chargers, and on Sunday night, Tom Brady, yeah, he's back, and his Bucs are heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They're just going straight to passing.
Now back to throw. Complete. It's
Go.
Johnson. And some space
Go.
here.
Go. 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 Go.
A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. I know it's tough to make tackles in the open field, but that one hurts because he got a little bit extra after the missed tackle.
Receivers are coached so well, they have to break at least one tackle after the catch. He did that on that play.
Looking to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes a field. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
They run again with Harris. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 168 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Alright, hey,
so
first and 10,
if
I can
they
score
on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but the Steelers ready to take over on offense.
Alright, let's take care of this.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards and moves the sticks.
But I also do have a rushing touchdown to my name.
Anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, the Stars have certainly done
that's a hold
all
on
they
the
needed to in this one,
offense.
haven't
Damn,
they?
man.
But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll look to throw here. He gets this one to Johnson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll look to throw again. He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown.
Let's
Chase
go.
Claypool.
And what I think, honestly, should be my last
and the Steelers are able to extend
throw.
their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Yep. That's it for me. GG's.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something
So
that goes
team
against
stats,
the grain like the one we saw
like
here,
they were saying,
it's quite the
we
oddity.
did lose
Now let's face it, they'll be
turnover
very
battle.
happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
Yep. So, although I did have the 3 picks, I did pretty well on the rating, as well, and also, Mr. Trubisky also did well, but I had all the touchdowns. I also had 40 yards rushing. No, 27. 27 rushes for a touchdown and 9 yards. Longest one was 11 yards. Najee's was 21. I suppose Najee didn't have a touchdown, but he had 24 attempts for 168. Interesting. Alrighty. So that does conclude the